Isbell. The Cardinals have raced out of the gate to start the season. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Stays alive.
Yeah, you mentioned how well they played, Boog, and I think it's a sign of things to come. You don't win as frequently as they have by accident.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Makes the catch for the out. Here's the rookie right fielder, Marcelo Meyer. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty.
Ball.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
2 down, bases empty. Xavier Edwards getting ready to hit. First pitch, and he just misses. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Happy Mother's Day to my mom.
Yes, happy Mom's Day.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Up the middle. Win. Fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Nothing in the... And the batter now, Drew Miles. Singing when the year's over, he'll have a new career high for RBIs in a season. Swung on, belted. That's back. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. That's 9 homers this series. It's 2-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Back here in Miami, we head to the bottom of the 2nd. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Connor Norby. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
As he was out front that time. Norby measures 5 feet 10 inches, batting in the cleanup spot, and he was a 2nd-round pick in 2021. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
And a pitch. Popped up. Loud.
You go. I got it.
He's got it, and there's 2 away. Davison De Los Santos will hit next. Swing and a foul straight back. 2 outs, bases empty. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Brings it in, and that will end the inning. After 2. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 3-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Miles back to work. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
It's no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
Throws to first in time. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. Agustin Ramirez stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. And first offering is fouled off. And a slider misses down and away. Chop to first, and that one handled. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Kyle Isbell.
This guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
Meyer batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Meyer turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play.
Lots of rookies can have a hot streak, but once the league gets a book on you, starts attacking you differently, things can shift in a hurry. I'm interested to see how he handles those adjustments.
Win. Zips it to first. Already two gone here in the home fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Got him looking with the knuckler for strike three. Nothing to... Miles was unreal in his last game, driving in a whole bunch of runs. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. And they add a run. It's 4-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Norby in the box now. No balls and a strike. And it's fouled away.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Hatfield puts it away. One up, one down. Now here is Graham Pauley. And first offering is fouled off. There's the strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And up next for Miami, Davison De Los Santos. And that's in there for strike one.
Now this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Goes down looking. So 5 perfect innings. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Now the left fielder, Dane Myers. That misses off the outside edge. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. And here's the catcher, Agustin Ramirez. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, low and away with some good action at the end. Even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
the batter.
And now Drew Miles. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance. At least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Could be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that base.
Runner breaks for third. Hauls it in to end the inning. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The center fielder, Kyle
Miles back to work. And that's through there for a strike.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Marcelo Meyer digs in now. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup.
And it gets through for a hit. Their first of the ball game.
Well, he's been absolutely lights out on the mound all game, and I really thought he might pull off some history here, Boog.
He had that look, no doubt. Perfect games are so tough, though. It's one of the rarest feats in sports for a reason. Little bouncer out in front of the plate. Safe at first as they can't make the play. 2 on, 1 out. Now here's the Marlins DH, Connor Norton.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Struck him out looking.
Away, away, away. Clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play, and that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch, and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
2 on, 2 outs. And they'll do it again. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat.
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else, and you can't pull the trigger.
Right through there for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to him, Agustin Ramirez. Got him swinging, and he strikes out the side for the 4th time today. And the Marlins
now pitching for
back now as they hand the ball to a freshman. Miles was firing on all cylinders here, both hitting and pitching. A terrific. for the Cardinals.
Drew
Singing, even casual fans have heard this guy's name. Of course, he's the rare major leaguer who both pitches and hits. I mean, you're talking about off-balance speed. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing. That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Here comes Bregman around third. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Runner at first with no outs here. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around second is Bregman. And he's got a double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that.
Out to short. Throw on to Olsen, and one away in the bottom of the seventh.
now batting. Shortstop.
2 on, 1 out. Now up for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. To the right side, Albies. Throw to first in time. So 2 down, and stepping in for the bit of strategy here, they issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base. So bases all loaded up. Michael Ciani next up for the Cardinals. 2 outs. Up the middle, makes the catch, inning over. Last chance for the home team. And now here is Drew Miles. The pitch. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. He'll circle the bases. His latest homer in an incredible season. It's 4-2. And that's his 5th straight. Miles made a big contribution despite the loss. A 3-hit performance. Drew Miles ready to go. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Ciani gets under it, puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Littell with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Back here in St. Louis, we head to the bottom of the second, and here's the first baseman, Drew Miles. Lopez back to work. Hit high in the air. There it goes. His second home run of the series. It's 2-2. And just like that, his home run streak is up to 6.
Oh, he's an absolute machine, working really well at the plate right now. He just can't miss every time he swings.
Liner, base hit, coming home. He'll score. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4, and now the first baseman, Drew Miles. Through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind.
Runner takes off. That's to third. Throw on to Olsen. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
He's trying for third. A swing and a soft liner. To second with the throw-in. No chance to get back. It's a double play. Hammered, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Here's the 0-2. Hard ground ball for base stop. Rowan holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone. And up next for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. That one the other way. Base hit, 1 run in already. Here comes the throw.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. And he's gone yard again. And the Cardinals walk it off in extra innings.
Innings, it seems like every guy is trying to come up with a big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.
Miles had a sensational day, capped by the walk-off. And 9-7 is Drew Miles. 1 out, runner at second. Miles digs in now. And a foul ball. Miles with 4 runs batted in his last game. That one is absolutely belted. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. That'll fire up the dugout. That's his 5th homer of the series. And they add a pair. It's 3-0. And the streak is alive. He's homered now in 7 straight.
Who does this guy think he is? Joey Votto or something? Man, that's ridiculous.
And that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2. Nobody out. Runner at first.
Number 4, Drew Miles.
There's a swing and a drive. Fairchild going back on this one. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they add on. It's 7-3. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well.
Pulls that one foul. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
On the ground to first. To second, there's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. And we're back. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Drew Miles. Soto back to work. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. And he's gone yard again. His 4th home run of the game. It's 11-4. Siggy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well.
Drew Miles with an off. One down. Drew Miles now at the plate. Really interesting to see him continuing his career as a two-way player at the major league level. Definitely always a topic of conversation around the game.
Because it's so
hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. It's 1-0. 8 straight games with a home run.
Well, tying some great hitters at the plate. Griffey, Mattingly, Dale Long. This is just impressive. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
1 out, bases empty.
Hitter number 4, Drew Miles.
Ripped, but it curls foul. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. Hits the fence. And he's got a double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two.
It bounces, and he's going for third. No throw, he steals third easily. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Grounds one to short. Correa over to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Back here in St. Louis, and now the DH, Drew Miles. That one ripped. That's back there. And it hits the fence. Now around second, going for third. Safe. And that's his third hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
This one in the air. Lewis nabs it, and there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
One down, runner at third. Hatfield will hit next. And that one is lifted in the air. Wallner makes the grab. Runner tags for home. He's in to score the sac fly. They lead by 2. Back here at Busch Stadium. Now it's the DH, Drew Miles. Just a single short of the cycle. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Cardinals, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits.
And that's a fair ball down the right field line. And that's going to roll a while. And that's what he needed. He has done it. What a performance at the plate.
He's come through for him at the plate in every way possible in this one. It might be a little bit of a quirk in terms of stat.
Runner on the move, in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. And now a man into scoring position. That one the other way. Correa. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. One out, runner at second. Hatfield, the next to hit. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Strike in there. Throw to third. Save. Miles stands at third with one gone in the inning. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Wallner makes the play. Runner tags from third. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the Miles had a sensational showing in the win. Collected 4 hits.
Back here on MLB Tonight, Dan O'Dowd and baseball researcher Sarah Langs, I'm Robert Flores. Over the history of Major League Baseball, hitting for the cycle has been one of the rarest and most difficult feats a player can accomplish in a single game. Plus, it's a lot of fun to witness, which we just got to do.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Luis Rengifo. On the ground to the left. Gets it to first. One out in the top of the first. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Up the middle. On the run, throw to first. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base, regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Hatfield. The throw wide at first, and both runners are safe. Here's Royce Lewis.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Caught him looking for the kill.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
0-2 now. In there, got him looking, and that one. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, and now the first baseman, Jonah Bride. Fouled off down the right side. Miles, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a knuckleball, and he works in a sinker. Struck him out looking.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Next offering is fouled back. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Next offering is in for a strike. Got him looking for the kill. And he strikes out the side here. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Drew Miles. Hit high in the air. There it goes. That one felt good. His second homer of this series. It's 1-0. 9 consecutive games with a home run.
They'll just dialed in at the dish right now. 9 games in a row. That's just unthinkable. Congrats to him.
Here's the second baseman, Luis Rengifo. 1 at second. Out. Back to first. Double play. So here's Wade now. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Wade with some impressive production lately. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch. Nothing doing. Man at first, 1 away. Hit high in the air. There it goes. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 6-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Miles back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come 1 at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Bregman to first, and Correa retired.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
That one hit the knees for a strike.
Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these two teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with that catcher, and just try to move through this lineup.
Lau makes the catch for the out. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Matt Wallner. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Hatfield brings it in for the 3rd out. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Jonah Bride.
Swings through that. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
On the ground, right side. And that one handled to first. One away here in the 5th. Here's Trevor Larnach. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
Yeah, that's fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. On the ground to 3rd. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Randall Grichuk now. And that one fouled off. Comes up empty.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Still nothing on the scoreboard. Miles came up with 4 hits in his last game. Base hit center field. And that extends the inning. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed in every.
Now they've got him in a rundown. The tag, and they got him. And that'll do it. Back here at Busch Stadium. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Rengifo. That's a strike. 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a ground ball out to short. On the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Wade in the box again, takes the strike. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Strikeout number 8. Correa in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their
3.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So all set for the start of the inning. And now for the Twins, Royce Lewis. And a breaking ball misses outside. Right through there for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Bregman to first. That's the first out in the top of the 7th. Wallner stands in now and watches strike 1.
0-1's the count.
These two offenses could put up runs in a hurry.
0-2.
See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Up the middle, Loud. Handles, throws to first, and the Twins go 1-2-3. And we're back. New inning getting started. Now the left fielder, Trevor Larnach. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Up the middle, Wynn. Throws to first in time, and there's 2 down.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
Grichuk in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
99 miles per hour to finish him off. Back here in St. Louis, bottom of the inning, here's the Cardinal DH, Drew Miles. And a seed into center, that's a base hit. Now up for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. Rudder takes off. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 8-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Now,
we're back. It's the top of the 9th. And Miles with his 15th win of the season in this one.
Yeah, really showing why his teammates hold him in such high regard, Boog. He's a competitor out there on the mound, and it's rare to see.
Drew Miles. So 2 down, Drew Miles. Next up for the Cardinals. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. That's his 4th home run of the series. It's 1-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
That one ripped. Grichuk makes the grab, and that ends the inning. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. Another homer. That's his 5th homer in the series. And they add a run. It's 5-1.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know,
hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya.
He's put on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing. He's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I'll tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him.
All right, ready to go here. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Drew Miles.
Number 4.
Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. So digging in, Brendan Donovan.
Number 33, Brendan Donovan.
First offering, runner goes up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at-bat.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and it falls. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Ball comes home, and he's dead at the plate. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now up for St. Louis, Drew Miles. Lopez back to work. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. His latest homer in an incredible season. And we're all square. It's 2-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Man at first, one away. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. And that one is off the top of the wall. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that
line drive, he makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Throws to first. That ends the inning, and they limit. So up next, Drew Miles. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
And that's a fair ball.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control.
Runner on the move. Swing and a ground ball. And he can't come up with it. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Well, the runner from first stealing all the way right there and being very aggressive, continuing on to third. The infielders have to shut him down, give him a look, do something to prevent that guy from getting to third.
Now it's Alex Bregman. And that one is lifted in the air. Acuna there. He makes the grab. And that is that. The Cards leave. One out. Runner at second. Miles will hit next.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a couple more. It's 8-4. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one.
There's a swing and a drive. That one back there, and it's off the wall, but foul. Miles had a sensational showing in the win. Knocked out 5 hits, including 2 home runs. Drew Miles. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And the batter now, Matt Olson. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Nootbaar brings it in, and there's 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And up next for St. Louis, Drew Miles. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. That one felt good. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Hit on the ground might be 2. To second, there's 1. Back to first, double play. Nice job getting over. 2 outs, base is empty. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with his swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Drew Miles. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again.
Drew Miles. Drew Miles. Next up for the Cardinals. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quick.
That one is absolutely belted. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. That's his 7th home run of the series, and that gives him a lead. It's 2-0. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with one away. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
On the ground, 2 ball. Now the throw to first on the run. On the money. Nice play. Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that's the 3rd out. Man at first, 1 away. Maybe a 2 ball. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the runner in scoring position. No outs. Miles digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. Hard hit, but right at him and left.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Miles was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.